So today I will tell you the Synchro 4D. So what is actually Synchro 4D? The first of all, let me explain you. The Synchro 4D is actually the 4D planning that normally interrelate the Primavera P6 and any 3D model either of Rivet, SketchUp, Naviswork like that. You do any work like 3D work, you can relate any of the two softwares very easily. Make sure one thing, this work is called synchro, so it means that you can synchronize all the data of the softwares you need anytime. So today is our topic that how we can set the calendar in the synchro. That is very much important. I am engineer Muhammad Waleed, planning and designing engineer. It's my consultancy in Islamabad, and I also giving the training. Along, I also done different projects on designing, and also I normally doing the planning on different projects. Recently, I have done the as a freelancing project the Medan Hotel Sports i- recently in the Dubai. So let's go to start that how we can synchronize the data. So first of all, let me explain you that in the Synchro 4D, all the terminologies are same regarding the planning. Like here in the scheduling, we can create the schedule, we can create the activities on fast track as we do in the Primavera Pieces project management. In this Synchro 4D, we can also cal calculate the resources like same in the Primavera P6. In Synchro 4D, we can also execute the project yes in the Primavera P6, whereas in Synchro 4D, we can also apply the activity codes. Okay, so these are terminologies we can do in the into the Synchro 4D, but the Primavera P6 is more good because we can assign the multiple base standards on the Primavera basis. We can assign the multiple relationships with the one activity. Okay, so this is actually the introduction of the Synchro 4D. Now let's start the topic that how we can set the calendar into the Synchro 4D. So this is the file already we have. This file is actually what this is the Aura square of Islamabad F11. So I have imported this file uh, into the Synchro 4D, and I have already imported the 3D model from the Rivet. Okay, so that is actually already created. So this is a building for is that. So the first of all, you can see that the I have related the two softwares with it. Okay, so this line you are watching at this time, this is called basically focus time. What? This is basically called focus time. And in the Primavera P6, the same line is called data date because it shows the progress of the project at every interval is called data date, and this is basically the focus time. And we can also say that this line is called actually the commencement date. Like when your project has been started, when your agreement has been done, it is also referred to the commencement date. So once we will run the project from these of the elements, when we will run our project, you will see that this project has been interlinked with this task, and this project will be excellent for the presentation. Okay, now first of all, for example, if you don't have a Primavera pieces and you have a already XML file is actually that the based and approved file from the Primavera pieces project management you have imported into it. And now you have to set the calendar from here. Now, how you can set the calendar? For setting the calendar, so the first of all, what techniques you should have to follow, you should have to go for the plan, and into the plan you should open the calendars. Okay, so this is the calendar here. So now for this project we I am gonna fix my calendar for this project. Okay, so for the calendars you should click over here, so you can see that the calendar has been opened before you on this side. Okay, on this side there are two windows on this side and one is on the other side. So these are very much important, and every terminology is actually working on it. Okay, so at this time you are watching here the resources. So if I increase this one, so you can see that everything almost same, the resources, the type, the supplier. Now at this time all the resources has been working under this calendar. Okay, so what is actually the thing, if you right click here, you can also add the other columns, customized columns over here. Now you can add the cost over here. You need cost type into the general. You can add any general over here, status all over here you need. Okay, so everything like I will discuss in my further classes. So this is very much important. Okay, now let's go to set the calendar for now. So for the calendar, click here. Now at this time, this is 6x8 calendar. So I'm not interested in it. So you can right click over here and add here, and you should have to add the calendar. Now you can see that this calendar is actually coming under the 6x8, but I am not interested to set the 6x8 calendar. So what actually I will do, I will just select this one and I will just move from here. So you can see that it has been created at the separate calendar. What actually I will do, I will write over here for a square project calendar. Now after setting this aura square project calendar, so you can see at this time, so this is basically the focus time, and my project commencement date is 1/21/2023 here. So what actually I will do, I will bring it back over here. It is just the plan I have created. So I will fix this my focus time up to 1/21/2016. So you can directly like set from here 21, okay, by manually as I have set from here, and you can also set it from here, move or move out. Okay, so here is the July. So I am not interested that my Saturday and Sunday should be off. So what actually I will do, I will right click here and I will click on the normal working days, and at this time the normal working days should be at every Saturday. Okay, once you will do that every Saturday, so you can see that my all of the activities become what, become white. It means that it has been converted into the working days. Similarly, the Sunday is off, so you will right click here, go to the normal working days. Now for example, if you need that each Sunday in the current month, it means that only for this month all Sunday should be off. You should click on the each Sunday in the current month. Okay, but if you want that each Sunday in the current year, it means that the Sunday existing in this year, the complete year, it will be off. But here I want that every Sunday I need off at this time in this project. Okay. No, the Friday. No, Friday, for example, we need a off. Okay, so I will right click over here. I will go to the non-working day and I will click on the every Friday. So you can see that July Friday is off. So I will move move ahead. The August Friday is off. I will move ahead. September Friday is off. I will move ahead. October Friday is off. So these are those these are the off. It means that these are the off days in my calendar. Okay. Now you can see that at this time my calendar time over here is 9 cross 17, but I am not interested that because I want that my time should be started from 8 and it should be ended at the 16. This is important. Okay, so what actually I will do, I will click over August over here, right click over here, and I will go to the edit day type. Okay, now it is the normal working days. What actually I will do here, I will write here like working days. So this is only the description. It will never affect on your project working days. And at this time, I will click on the block and I change my time from 8 to 16. Okay. From 8 to 16 and okay. So make sure one thing, once you will change your time from 8 to 16. So you can see from here, this has been converted 8 to 16. You will click over here, you can see it has been converted from 8 to 16. Okay, so after this, what actually you have to do, this is very much important, that you should reschedule the activity, because after changing the time it is definitely impacted on your project. So I will reschedule it, and so this is fine. Now my project has been rescheduled, and you can see the project, the total duration of the project, of the complete project, is actually come to the 717 days. So now I have set the calendar. Now actually I how I can link with this model with my given the activities, how I can given the filter, how I can apply the planned units when we will deal with the resources. So even the assigning resources or everything, this is actually very much important thing what actually we will do in our upcoming classes. Okay, so thank you very much for the uh, for listening my lecture. So thank you.